Once upon a time, nestled in a valley painted with every color of the rainbow, there was a little farm called Sunny Meadow. And on this farm lived a fluffy, twitchy-nosed bunny named Lolo. Lolo had fur as white as a puffy cloud and ears as soft as dandelion fluff. He loved his home, especially the big, crunchy carrots that grew in the garden. Lolo's days were filled with fun and games with his best friends. There was Kooky, the clever chicken who wore a tiny pair of spectacles on her beak because she loved to read. And there was Mimi, the kind cow with big, gentle eyes and a bell that tinkled like tiny stars whenever she moved. Life on Sunny Meadow Farm was perfect. One bright and sunny morning, Lolo woke up with a wiggle and a hop. Today is the great carrot harvest. He squeaked with excitement. He hopped out of his cozy burrow and zoomed towards the carrot patch. But when he got there, his little bunny heart sank. The biggest, most beautiful carrot, the one he had been watching for weeks, was gone. All that was left was a big, empty hole and a suspicious-looking trail of paw prints leading away from the garden. "Oh no!" cried Lolo, his ears drooping. Kooky the chicken adjusted her spectacles and trotted over. "What's all the fuss, Lolo?" she clicked, peering at the empty spot. Mimi the cow ambled over, her bell tinkling softly. "What's wrong, little friend?" she mooed in her warm, gentle voice. Lolo pointed his shaky paw at the hole. "My giant carrot. It's been stolen." Kooky squinted at the paw prints. "These don't belong to anyone on our farm," she said thoughtfully. "They look foxy." A little shiver went down Lolo's spine. A fox! Everyone knew that foxes were sneaky and sly. Lolo was just a small rabbit. What could he do against a cunning fox? He felt a little scared. Mimi nuzzled Lolo gently. "Don't you worry," she said kindly. "We're your friends. We'll help you." Kooky puffed out her chest. "That's right. A mystery is just a puzzle waiting to be solved. And I love puzzles. We'll be detectives." Seeing his friends so ready to help made Lolo feel a little bit braver. "Okay," he said, taking a deep breath. "Let's go find my carrot." The three friends followed the trail of paw prints. It led them out of the sunny fields and into the whispering woods that bordered the farm. The trees grew tall and close together, and the sunlight dappled through the leaves, making dancing patterns on the ground. Lolo's heart beat a little faster. He had never been this deep into the woods before. He stayed close between Mimi's strong legs and Kooky's watchful eyes. Suddenly, Kooky stopped. "Shh!" she whispered, pointing a wing. Ahead of them, in a small clearing, was a fox. He had reddish-orange fur and a very bushy tail. And right beside him was Lolo's giant carrot. The fox, whose name was Finley, wasn't eating it, though. He was just staring at it with a sad look on his face. This was not what they expected at all. Lolo, feeling a surge of courage for his carrot, wanted to hop out and demand it back. But Kooky put a wing on his shoulder. "Wait," she clicked softly. "Let's see what's going on." The friends hid behind a large bush and listened. They heard a tiny whimper coming from a hollow log nearby. Finley the fox padded over to the log and poked his nose inside. "Don't worry, little ones," he whispered. "I brought you something wonderful to eat." Curiosity got the better of Lolo. Peeking out, he saw three tiny fox cubs inside the log, all looking very hungry. Finley broke off a small piece of the carrot and gave it to them. They nibbled on it happily. Lolo's ears drooped again, but this time not with sadness for his carrot. He felt a different feeling in his tummy. The fox wasn't a mean thief. He was a dad trying to feed his family. Lolo looked at Kooky and Mimi. They understood. Mimi gave a soft moo, and Kooky nodded her head. Lolo knew what he had to do. Taking another deep, brave breath, he hopped out from behind the bush. "Excuse me, Mr. Fox," he said in a small, polite voice. Finley jumped, startled, and stood protectively in front of his cubs. "Please, don't be scared," Lolo said quickly. "I'm Lolo. That's my carrot. But I see your family is very hungry." Finley the fox looked down, his ears flattened. "I'm so sorry," he said quietly. "I didn't know what else to do. My cubs haven't eaten all day, and I saw that beautiful carrot in your garden. I know it was wrong to take it." Mimi stepped forward, her bell tinkling reassuringly. "Everyone needs help sometimes," she moved gently. Kooky added, "Indeed. But taking things without asking isn't the solution. Communication is key." Lolo smiled. "You can have the carrot," he said. "But next time, if you're hungry, you can just come to the farm and ask. We have plenty to share." Finley's eyes widened in surprise. "Really? You'd share with me?" "Of course," chirped Lolo. "That's what friends do." Sunny Meadow Farm has enough for everyone. A huge, happy smile spread across Finley's face. "Thank you," he said. "Thank you so much. You are all so kind." So Lolo, Kooky, Mimi, and their new friend Finley worked together. They carried the giant carrot back to the farm, but they didn't put it in Lolo's burrow. Instead, they held a big farm feast. All the animals gathered around. Finley and his cubs were the guests of honor. They shared the giant carrot, and everyone brought something else to the party: juicy apples, sweet corn, and fresh milk from Mimi. The farm was filled with laughter and happy chatter. From that day on, Finley and his family were welcome visitors at Sunny Meadow Farm. Finley even helped guard the chicken coop at night, becoming the farm's most loyal protector. And Lolo the rabbit learned something very important. He learned that being brave isn't about not being scared. It's about doing the right thing even when you are scared. And he learned that the greatest treasures aren't things you keep for yourself, but the joy you get from helping others and working together as a team. The carrots always tasted much sweeter when they were shared with friends. So whenever you see a problem, remember little Lolo. A little bit of bravery, a lot of kindness, and the help of good friends can turn any scary situation into a happy adventure. Thanks for watching our story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures from Sunny Meadow Farm. Bye for now.